at 6:45 p.m. November 2nd, 2002. I was kidnapped just down the hill there.
Still shaken by an ordeal that happened 23 years ago, Faizabad businessman Clint Arjun recalled being kidnapped and then re-traumatized by the justice system. Arjun revealed that when his case was revisited a decade later, he discovered the file had been lost, forcing him to relive the trauma and start over. He says he was interrogated by the DPP's office, a moment that convinced him the justice system was built to protect criminals, not victims. He ultimately dropped the case. His ordeal led Senior Counsel Anand Ramlogan to urge Police Commissioner Alista Govaro to implement proper training on how officers handle crime victims.
There needs to be a cultural shift in attitude in terms of the police towards victims of crime. There must be. With a new Commissioner of Police in place, I have no doubt that sensitivity training that is required.
Ramlogan also says firearm license approvals should not be left to police officers and proposed a new review body to clear the backlog.
Using police officers to do non-police work like that is counterproductive. Put a lawyer, a criminologist, and put an MBA graduate and put a team in place and let them have a dedicated focus, clear the backlog within 6 months.
He also pushed back at critics who claim the law may unfairly target specific racial groups.
Who in their right mind, in the heat of the moment, trembling with fear, frightened and terrified in your own home, who in their right mind will stop to think about bloody race?
Meanwhile, the Trinidad and Tobago Blind Welfare Association is urging the government to ensure the proposed Stand Your Ground law protects blind and visually impaired citizens. The group says the legislation puts them at a disadvantage and is calling for police training, accessible safety tools, and fair access to self-defense. Efforts to contact former ministers of national security were unsuccessful. But Laventil West MP Kareem Marcel says he hasn't been given the draft legislation to consult with his constituents. He's calling for non-partisan government-led consultations and blasted the UNC for politicizing the process. Doris Polo, CNC3 News.